John Brackenbury was a fit and healthy 70-year-old, still working as a double glazing salesman and living life to the full. In November last year, he was admitted to Addenbrooke's hospital in Cambridge after suffering an aneurysm, bleeding on the brain. John was scheduled for an urgent procedure which could have stabilised his condition. The procedure was postponed and John died.
I think what was so awful for us was that nobody listened. We'd had 2 weeks of saying, you know, he is not well.
Hospitals in England cancelled more than 4,000 procedures last year, but John's daughter, an NHS nurse herself, can't understand why he wasn't treated in time.
How many other people have gone through this at Addenbrooke and haven't got a voice, haven't got people to get this out there, you know? How many people may have been swept under the carpet?
During today's inquest, Mr Ricken Trivedi, a senior consultant neurosurgeon at Addenbrooke's, told the court, "A large amount of our workload is very emergency exposed, and there's a huge number of people who are in acute danger. Their safety is our absolute priority. It's sometimes difficult to set aside time to have formal handovers. Documentation may not always be contemporaneous, and I have to hold up my hand and say in this instance it was not all it could be." But an internal investigation commissioned by the Cambridge University Hospitals Trust was also referred to in the inquest today. It concluded that a lack of communication and an absence of standard guidelines during busy periods were a significant contributory factor to the failings in getting John Brackenbury the treatment he needed. John's family say they want justice.
I don't want it to happen to anybody else or anybody else's family, what we've been through. And I just think somebody should answer, because all the time he was ill, nobody came and spoke to us. And I want answers. I want to know why.
The coroner will record her verdict into John Brackenbury's death next week. Addenbrooke's hospital have said they'll comment when the inquest is finished. Nick Wallace, 5 News, Kings Lynn.